Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Now today's episode, we are going to be doing a few things that I've been meaning to do, I've been thinking about, and I want to do it. So the big thing today is we want to add another building into this side here. We're not quite finished with that wall around there, but that's a matter of time. It's just things I'm going to have to do, and that'll probably be completely off camera. So yeah, what we want to do is we want to add another building into here, make another house somewhere. I don't know, maybe at the back here, maybe around the corner there somewhere, maybe on that side. Who knows? I've just kind of given everywhere except for there, and it's probably going to end up going on this side because I have not said it. So, you know what? Let's just choose it. I think here's a good spot because this seems to be quite empty. Yep, done. That's where the house is going. Now, what this house is going to be is it's going to be a little bit different to what you would expect in a house, because this is going to look like a house, but it's going to be functional. We want it to be functional, and it's going to serve as our storage room. So we've got all of our storage in here currently, which is quite nice. I mean, it does actually do the trick. We don't have any storage issues. We've got the chests hidden in the sides there, which work fantastically, but we do want to fix it up and kind of have a bit more sorted storage where we can see what we're looking for. It does become quite a bit of a pain to get everything out. So that is what we're doing today. I'm going to kind of go away and I'm going to work it out. I don't know what I want to build. You know, there's just a few things I have to work out in my mind, but that's what we're going to do today. Aside from that, nothing has really happened since the last episode. I plan on going down there, and fixing up a bit of levels for us to do some enchanting. Which, I mean, that's not too much of a concern for this episode, because we're not going to be fighting anything or doing anything too crazy. As you can see, the wall's still doing what it's doing. I've got to go and mine out a bunch of the stone and some cobblestone, because we're running out of both of those, which is very strange. It's a very strange thing to be running out of, but yes, we are running out of both of them. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Almost there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you. I'm going to go mine out stuff, I'm going to go work out stuff, and then I'll be back. Okay, so after much thinking, and thinking about what we could maybe have a city looking like, I haven't really planned out everything, but I think we should probably put the house somewhere around here, and I'm thinking probably through here, as if this was an entrance to a bigger house over here, where we've got all our storage stuff, and not only that, everything's really, really close here. So we've got our main house, which will probably be used a bit less when we do get the storage in here, and then we just go through here, storage, will we jump it? Yeah, we can, through there, and then, yeah, I guess it'll work quite well. Also, I forgot to ask, I don't know if this was in the last clip, in fact, but this is kind of the path style, or maybe some of the dirt type style that we might go for at some stage. I managed to get some coarse dirt in there, and there, whoa, there, and I've decided it might look kind of cool when you make a bit of a great, like a different height. So you can go, for instance, you can see I've done path there, I can do a bit of path there, and it creates a lot of variance. You can see how it goes lighter and then even lighter as you go. So you can do a few things like that. I think it could look kind of cool. What happens when I right click on puzzle? Does that go to path as well? No, it doesn't. Okay, that was worth a try. Another bit of an update that I could give you is I have finished the wall, and it's actually didn't take me too long to finish. Surprisingly, I was putting it off, but we did. We finished the wall around here. Look at that. Look at that. Looking alright. I think it's looking alright. We could probably get started sometime soon on getting this looking like a farm and getting our stables in, getting all that type of stuff. But I've got so many things. I've just got 101 things that I want to show you guys. But another thing is all the way on this side again, so we're just going to keep going. I really want to breed horses and find a really fast horse. So maybe when we move those other horses over there, we'll find a really fast horse, because that'll be awesome. So up here, in here. Now, this is something that I think is pretty cool. Go in here. I did enchant something, and I can't remember what it was. We've got the efficiency for Silk Touch mending. I've made that a mending pick. I can't remember if this was even on. Man, I'm really forgetful today. But yeah, that was what I've done there. That's cool. I did go mining with it, so it has been eaten a little bit, but have a look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's beautiful. Oh, you know what it was? I think I got a I got a fortune pick. That's right. I got a... Is it here? No, it's not here. An efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, fortune 3 pick. That's what I got before this one. So we're doing pretty well on the enchantment side of things. But yeah, that's what that is. Thought that was kind of cool. So we're just going to keep going along. I've got stuff together here. What? I've got stuff together here, and we can probably just plan it out. These horses. I've kind of, after dealing with horses quite a bit, I don't know if this was a 1.8 thing as well, or 1.7 thing. Oh, also in 1.7, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, one. I don't know if it's a 1.9 thing. That's the point. But horses don't tend to walk. They don't walk up a block. I don't know if that's meant to be like that or not. Very weird, but they will walk down and then until they come to a point like this where they get stuck. It's really, really weird, but I guess it gets your horse to stay in one spot, which is good. So let's just quickly work this out. So if we were coming down here, we want to walk around like this, and sorry bushes, you guys are going. I do think I had one of these. Yeah, beautiful. So we could probably put the house over here so it kind of is part of this garden. Stomp these. Why does it never work when I need it to work? Oh man, there we go. We stomp those. We'll walk through this up onto, well, it'll only be one block up to the door. And I think it should be up to the door, not on the level. And then we're probably going to have to put in, I don't know how many chests. I'm really not too sure. I want a 3 gap, like, so let's just quickly go like there and there. So if this was the floor height, because it's 1 block up, we want this gap, and then maybe chests along there. We can even do it upstairs. It doesn't even have to be functional, the upstairs. It just has to look like it is in the right place. We could also do maybe a bit of an irregular shape, because we've done kind of a square or rectangular box. That's irregular, and I've still got to fix that. But yeah, that's probably what we're going to look for. So what I'm going to do is I'll get a few things planned out, and hopefully at that stage we would have made some progress on today's project. So yeah, I'll be back. Alright, so shortly after I have planned out what we are doing, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to maybe fix up what we think we need our base to look like. So let's do that. We'll do another one. We'll just make a bunch of these. Now, yeah, it is an inventory tweaks thing. I've been playing too much modded. I never know what's what. So there we go. We can do that. And then we'll make half of these. We don't really need half because those are trapped there. But yeah, we may as well do it like this now. Do that, and that. Perfect. We only need 32, don't we? So we'll just do that. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Now, the whole... Wait, I just need to find the skeleton quick. I have this out. If he's not up here... I don't know where... Maybe it's on the roof if it's not down here. I'm pretty sure I made this unspawnable. Yeah. Yeah. No. Oh, it is. Hello. Hey, buddy. Fair enough. Okay, so we got a spot that is spawnable there. That's funny. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go out here and have a look at what I've done. So, the idea is we're going to walk down this path here. We need to eat some steak. So, we're going to walk down this path here. We're going to come up to this little entrance here. It's going to be kind of a similar sort of thing to that, where we're going to walk in. The entrance is going to be a little bit skewed. So, you can see here, we've got this coming off like that. So, we'll probably put one more like that. But it's going to come into a 3-way entrance. And the reason, like a 3-block hallway. And the reason I did that was just because I'm getting kind of tired of having everything looking too symmetrical. If it does look symmetrical at all, I've been trying, like there, for instance, to get rid of this symmetry. Like, not necessarily everything, but yeah, in some respects. So what the plan is, we want to walk in here. So imagine we've just walked in through the door. We've got some chests around here, like there. Trap chest. That's what we just did these trap chests for. And then around here, we'll probably want another piece going out there where we can walk and have a look at some other chests, and also have maybe our furnaces in case we needed to furnace some things, or maybe even some other things like the crafting table, maybe a brewing stand. Who knows? We just want to have a bit of space for a few extra things. And I'm not too sure how many chests I'm going to need. So the plan right now is we're probably just going to go around here and just plan out what we need before we start building. Because the amount of times I've started building something and I've realized, wait, I'm not going to have space for chests. I might have to put a chest there and just and have a one wide thing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go trap chests, and then we're going to do some more chests. We're only going to go one high so that we don't have to, well, we don't have to really worry about the height. We just have to worry about the external pieces, I guess. The width. Oh wait, there we go. That's a chest. By the way, I've got a question for you guys. I've got now the fortune pick. I've got this pick, and I've also got this diamond shovel, the silk touch one. I've also got an efficiency one, but I want to get another one where it's a lower efficiency, because sometimes you just want to dig one block and you end up digging 5 away. So if you guys have got any names for those, let me know, because that could be kind of cool to name them. Because when I'm in my inventory, I'm like, oh, diamond axe, diamond pickaxe. If I, for instance, with the pickaxes, if I had 2, I don't have the other one on me. I'm like, okay, which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? There it is. Boom. Carry on. That's kind of the way it ends up working. So it'll be cool. And I thought you guys could maybe have some help with, give me some help with that. So that's the first thing. And yeah, pretty much that one, that one, and maybe even the sword, because we do have another sword. Well, we're going to be building the ultimate sword at some stage, hopefully, because yeah, we don't really have the best of swords right now. We've got that sharpness sword, which is what I want to kind of work with to get into a cool sword. No, that was not what I was looking for, chest. There we go. Okay, keep going on this like that, and I just want to see, just have a look. Have a look-see. So if we walked in like this, we walk in, might have to do a pillar in here, maybe every 3. So we'll just mark that out. These are all just kind of ideas. It's not necessarily what we are going to be doing. So there, mark that out as a pillar just to break it up a bit. We could even do it out 1. No, we don't, because then we've only got 1 passageway. You see, this is why I kind of have to think about it. I'm not too concerned about the depth and stuff. I mean, it's a fake house. So here we go. Let's take out these. There. And, oh man, I've cut myself out. So would that be enough? Like that? We'll have to take this out 1 more block, I think. Like that. And then we'll have these chests with this little area over here, which will, I think, look kind of cool. So let's try picture it quickly. Yeah. House coming out there. Yeah, that'll look good. That'll be good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to work out a few ideas of how this might look. Alright guys, we are back again, and I've got, as you can see, a little bit of an update for you. So, it's gone a bit differently to the way I've planned, and that is expected. It does sort of change up as you go. So we've still got these 3 chests, 3 lines of chests there. We're also going to put in another 2 more over here. So it will look a bit weird with 5 and 3, but that's alright. That's not really a problem. And in fact, it might not even be a full 5, because we might want to change the back wall over here to something like cobblestone or something, make it a little bit different, and that will take up 1 line over there. I'm fairly certain that this should be enough for us for now. I mean, we could have all of the kind of grouped items together. We can have like the ores and all that sort of stuff, the colors, the dyes, colors and dyes are kind of the same thing. The different colored, what is this stuff? Clay? How did I forget clay? Man. And it's morning time and I'm still kind of slow. I should only be getting slow at the end of the day. Come on. So this could be an idea, just to kind of make it look a little bit different as you walk in. Kind of have this different color wall here, different textured wall, making it look a bit more, I don't know, a bit more cooler. By the way, the floors are changing. They just there temporarily. So let's have a look. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like how I've done the door a bit off center. I'm probably going to switch this one out for a wooden, a cobblestone wall. And then we also got this area here, which is something we're going to have to fix around. And I'm fairly certain this is going to be smaller inside here as well. By the way, I'm using the clay just because I never really use clay. And I like the way it came out there. I really do like the way it came out there. It's a different color there. I can't even remember what color we used there. But that also, just overall, I really like using things I'm not too comfortable using. And that is one of them. Let's grab the walls. Where are they? we not have any cobblestone walls? Well, now we do. Actually, I think I know where they all are. They're all down in there at that the farming base, or well, whatever you want to call it. Now all that's really left to do is kind of just get this basic outline, because we've got the idea of it, like the whole idea of what we're going to be doing here. So maybe we can start doing small things like putting a bit of detail with the fence posts and stuff in, like places like that. I don't know. Just testing out a few things, trying out a few things. It's a matter of trial and error, really, with these sorts of builds. And you can see at the back here, I've done absolutely nothing. So we're going to have to do that as well. I'm also in two minds about what I'm going to do with that top story. So when we go up to the top, what do we want it to look like? Do we want it to be just up here, and then that piece kind of falls off? Who knows? Who knows? Aside from that, I'm just going to have to test it out, as I say. So what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of stuff, and then we can come back and see what it looks like. Alrighty, we are back, and what I'm thinking this will be alright. I'm thinking it'll be alright. So, yeah, we're continuing on with that sort of style that I am trying to build in. Now, I don't know whether or not, you know, like you get those things where you don't know whether or not they've come from somewhere or how they've come into your head. But this kind of style, I like to think, is something that I've kind of picked up on my own. But I'm really loving it. I'm really loving how it's kind of coming out. I do understand that these are off center, and I'm not completely upset about that because it's almost intentional, almost, because of what we said in the beginning where we wanted that door a little bit off. And I think it'll kind of work towards getting this to really look like a more realistic looking place. You know, I'm not a fan of when things look too symmetrical and all fake and all that. Like, it's not what we're going for, you know? We're just going for something which looks good. And sometimes what does appeal to the eye is really something that's off balance and in the end does look good. It is important to still look good, but yeah, off balance isn't the worst of things. So what I'm doing here at the moment is I'm just kind of continuing on putting up these sorts of pillars, which are going to be holding this inside piece together at the top here, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like what I've done there, but a little bit differently because I haven't actually thought about doing that yet. So we probably could do something like that. But yeah, this is kind of just an update to tell you guys what's going on. Also, inside here, this is pretty much the space that we're going to be left to work with. So what we are going to do is we're going to have this upstairs coming up to about, well, there. And then what we're going to do is have everything under here. The top part is pretty much we could use it for storage of things we don't really want. I mean, we could put some chests up there and just put things like flint. If we, for some reason, ran into a ton of flint, we could just get rid of flint there. I saw those bubbles. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. We're also going to have a go around here. This could make a bit more sense if I did go around here. So jump, don't break that. We could have the roof just kind of going down there, and then we'll also have our top roof, which will look similar to that up there. But we're not going to be doing the detailing in this episode. So yeah, we're still going to be building the structure. So what I'm going to do is I think I will come back once I've built at least, maybe not necessarily the whole roof idea, because that sometimes could be a bit weird. And I'm kind of looking at this, quite happy at my choices of making this a square or rectangle or whatever it is, because that makes my roofing so much easier. It does, it really does. So that's the plan. I'll be back and we will have at least 4 walls. Alright, here is that update that I told you about. We got our 4 walls, you can trust me. Let's have a look. Bam. Wall number 1, 2, and there are 2 more on the other side. We'll check them out from the top. Now, what I'm kind of thinking with this is it's already got a lot of details. So you can see we've got our 4 walls, just so you know I'm not lying. Alright, so let's go out to the front here. And the front is really, I mean, it does tend to get the most attention to detail. I mean, it is the entrance. But yeah, I'm kind of seeing these gaps and stuff. But I'm hoping that they will get cleared up when we put the roof on this. Aside from that, it's getting a lot of nice detail coming through here with the depth of it. You can see how we've got these stairs on here and there, which really make it pop out a little bit more. We're also going to have to put some windows in, obviously. I'm not a fan of downstairs windows in terms of these styles. I think it really works a lot better when you just do the windows at the top, like there, even there. All windows at the top, and I think that looks a lot better than having the windows at the bottom in terms of these sorts of buildings. Perhaps other buildings will have a bit of a different thing. That's currently what's going on. So what the next step is probably the roof. I mean, naturally the roof. And then we'll start going through a bit more of the detailing of the bottom. So, for instance, we want to what we've done here. You can see I did that with some bone meal. What we've done in this base is really build things so far, but we haven't gone through and kind of refined them. Let's say we haven't really refined the buildings. We've kind of done them, and they look still sort of rough. Like this one, I've probably done the most to, and it still might need a few things changed. It's just small changes, you know. It's the small changes that'll make it look a little bit better, hopefully, or different. But yeah, that's currently what we're going to be doing for today. But yep, that is the end of the episode, guys. So let's check what the next one brings us. I will probably get the roof sort of semi-done before we get to the next one, or maybe we'll go straight into it. I've got a bit of time today, so I might even end up recording this next episode straight after this one. Hopefully we can get that done. But yeah, that's great. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.